We're going to focus on luxury homes here in the greater Lafayette area. And so I've picked out 4 homes. They are all expensive. I, they're all north of $800,000. There's kind of a split in the market here in Lafayette of that exists in the data at about the $600,000 mark, and there are quite a few homes that are in that $600 to $750,000 range. But they start to get fewer and fewer once you kind of hit $800,000. And so what makes each one of these luxury is a little bit different. So we're going to talk through that, and we're going to look at some of the features. Some of them are features, some of them are location. You know, what's the first maxim of real estate? Location, location, location. So some of these houses that we're going to look at have some really, really cool features. And that's why they're expensive. And then some of them are going, they're really, really expensive because of where they're located. So let's dig in some luxury homes here in the greater Lafayette area that are currently for sale. We're going to begin getting pictures loaded up here. 3 luxury homes here in the Lafayette area that are currently, some luxury homes here in the Lafayette area that are currently for sale. We're going to begin with the wrong screen. Sorry about that. I need to fix something technical. I'm showing you the wrong monitor. Getting to see the behind the scenes stuff. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Test this one more time just to make sure it works. Sorry about that. Thanks for your patience. A little silly. Forgot to check that look. MLS. Okay. We're going to look at luxury homes here in the greater Lafayette area that are currently for sale. We're going to begin with 6519 Ironclad Way in West Lafayette. And let's have a look at the map for its location. All sorts of technical problems. So it's just off of 650 North here. We'll zoom out a little bit. And here is West Lafayette down here. So here's Sagamore Parkway 52 that cuts through West Lafayette. And here's the house right up here. So it's probably a 8-minute or so drive from the grocery store up to there. And here is Purdue University down this way. So it's not more than about a 12-minute drive to Purdue University. It is a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 4,511 square feet, 4.1 acres. And it's got a really unique style. I've heard it described as modern, but I actually think it's kind of a modern take on the prairie-style. Now, it sits a little taller than prairie-style actually does, with that second story kind of sitting proud there. But the way that the windows are designed, it evokes that prairie style. I think that's a really cool facade. It's got a 3-car attached garage with the glass lights in the garage door. A wonderful wooden front door with the extra wide door. Look at that great room. Living room, kitchen, dining room. Absolutely beautiful. Trying to see if I got any notes on what the actual material is, and I don't think I do. The walls are 2x6 steel framing, 6 inches of open cell spray foam, and an additional 2 inches of closed cell foam. Very, very efficient. We got a gas fireplace there in the wall right here. Yep, indeed. Now, sometimes the downside to these beautiful homes is your great views look out on your neighbors. Even at 4 acres, you still wind up with neighbors because a lot of these lots are long and narrow. Lots and lots of glass, lots of recessed lighting, the vaulted ceiling in the great room. This is a really nice looking modern home on the inside for sure. I'm not sure if that's actually marble floor or if that's some sort of a composite, but regardless, it is beautiful. You've got the dark cabinets with the large island. Yeah, you definitely are close to your neighbors here with this view. There's looking out, well, not looking out the front door, but there's the front door from the inside. This really kind of needs a fence. I don't know what the covenants, what the HOA documents say about fences, but this needs one. The modern bathroom, of course. Lots of window, airy and light. There's the stand-up shower. Don't think this is the primary. I think this is a secondary bath. That's got to be the mudroom. Looking down from the second story catwalk. All of the doors are 8-foot solid core. Even the secondary bedrooms have these beautiful doors on the closets. Laundry room. This is, I believe, the primary closet. It is 11 by 13 with custom built-ins. That's bigger than a lot of bedrooms. Almost looks like an Apple store in this bathroom. How are you liking this one? You gonna buy it? With the walkout in the back, the travertine style flooring, more pictures of built-ins. Look at that garage. That is an awfully clean garage. We've got the wall mount garage door openers. There's the aerial shot. And we can see here, indeed, a long, narrow lot where they've placed it a little further back on the lot, but it puts you rather close to your neighbors. So there we go. That is the last picture. 6519 Ironclad Way, just a little north of West Lafayette. 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 4,511 square feet. It does have an unfinished basement that we did not look at. What do you think this one is priced at? It's been on the market for 11 days. It is currently priced at $1,699,900. So $1.7 million. Price per square foot, $377. That is a lot. Is this a $1.7 million house? Well, the fit and finish is absolutely beautiful. The 6-inch steel studs, the insulation makes it a hugely efficient house. The style is absolutely beautiful if you're into the austere white and then dark wood contrast. But I am not sure that this house is worth $1.7 million in 2024 in West Lafayette. Now, will somebody buy it? Probably. But I'm not sure they're going to pay 1.7. I bet we see a price cut or two before it gets sold. I'm trying to make a note of this one, and we'll go back and see what it actually sells for. Okay. Next up. Next up on our exploration of luxury houses currently available for sale in the greater Lafayette area, we're going to look at 2151 North 400 East in Lafayette. And I will get my button pushes right. So next up, we're going to look at 2151 North 400 East in Lafayette. And it looks like this from the outside. I'll give you a shot of the map so we can place it in context. This one's a little east of town. Here's Wildcat Creek. We can see 65 cutting through here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that we can see where this is. So this is I-65 right here. Here's 25. This is exit 175 right here. Zoom out just a little more and move the map around. And we start to see Lafayette come into focus over here just to the west. So this is probably a 20-minute drive from Purdue University, maybe 30 minutes during rush hour, because you can hop over here to Sagamore Parkway and go up and around to Purdue University. I would not suggest coming across on 26. So let's take a tour of 2151 North 400 East. This is a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 4,652 square feet. It has been on the market for 27 days as of today, so it's coming up on 4 weeks. Quite beautiful from the outside. Slightly more country-style kitchen on this one with the light blonde wood, maybe not quite blonde. We've got some subway tile up here over on the, well, it's not the backsplash because the backsplash would be over here at the kitchen sink, but it does have the cabinet finish on the refrigerator, so that blends right in. Has the, I think, 6 or 7 burner stove right here. Let's see, can I tell you how many burners this stove has? No, I don't know that. Lots of room to work in the kitchen. Butcher block countertops on the island. That's absolutely beautiful. And we have the adjacent dining room and the coffered ceilings. Quite lovely. Gas fireplace, built-ins. The patio door overlooks the retention pond back there. TVs over the fireplace. If you're on Reddit, go check out TV Too High. You'll get a kick out of it. This probably qualifies as TV Too High. I'm not one of those guys that likes his TV up above the mantle. I want my TV sitting at viewing height. I digress. Another fireplace, or maybe this is the back side of the fireplace. Not clear on this one. They have this currently set up as a music room. You could set this up as an office or a study, den, library. The oak front door. There is the vaulted ceiling living room with a wet bar back here. Dining room with the French doors. That's something you don't often see in residences these days, a stained glass window. I rather like that. I think we're moving into the primary suite here. Has a fluorescent light overhead. Choices. Is this the sitting room for the... Sometimes the pictures are in order, sometimes they're not. It is not clear where we've moved to. Not sure if this is part of the primary... Oh, this might be the carriage house? Well, here's a secondary bedroom. You can tell who lived here. And another. Lots of window. Another one for TV too high. We are on the second story, and here we move down to the basement, to the main floor. This is an interesting setup. This is a large, what appears to me to be like a large great room, den, living room. They've got these doors, the barn doors, that slide to cover this area that they've turned into a bedroom with a bed, but it's right up against the fireplace, which looks like at one point it might have actually been a wood fireplace, and there's some sort of bar over here. I'm not sure if it's wet or dry, but I'm not sure that's actually set up to be a bedroom. They clearly are using it as such. Maybe your teenager's retreat away, or your husband's, or your wife's. The sunroom, that's something you don't see too often. I rather like that. Got some Big Ten fans here. I see Northwestern, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Minnesota, the Ohio State, Maryland, Michigan, Penn. Is that Rutgers? I think that's Rutgers over there. You'll tell me if I'm wrong. Comes with its own sauna. Come on. Buy a house, get a free sauna. Or look at it the other way around. Get a sauna. Buy a sauna, get a free house. Here's the carriage house. 3-car carriage house. And it's got an in-ground pool. I think we're looking in the carriage house now. So if you've got a mother-in-law, an older teenager who's back from college and needs somewhere to live, friends that come and stay for the holidays, great place for them to stay. Here's the back porch. Great place for entertaining. And there's that retention pond that we were looking at earlier. There's the aerial view. We can see the main house over here. We've got the carriage house. And then back here, we have the pool. And finally, the retention pond. Gives a little perspective to the neighbors. Again, this one is 5 acres. So again, a long, narrow lot, or I guess a wide lot, depending on your perspective, considering it's along the road. I guess you could go with wide lot. Another back view. And then we'll finish up with the front. So 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, a little east of town. I mean, on the east side of town, not east of town. 2151 North, 400 East, 4,652 square feet. How much do you think this one is listed for? It is currently selling for $825,000. Will it sell for that much? I think it'll be close. I think there might be a price cut, maybe 2 small ones in its future. But priced by square foot, it's only $177 per square foot. That's actually a really good price for the market by square footage. Now, it's a lot of square foot. 4,652 square feet. So you got to find the right buyer who needs the right house at the right time. All right. Did you guys enjoy that one? Are you buying number 1 or are you buying number 2? Next up in our tour Next up in our tour of luxury homes for sale in the greater Lafayette area is 1800 East 430 South in Lafayette. Here is a look at the front of the house. It is 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,700 square feet, and it sits on 2.22 acres. Let's look at the map to give you an idea of the location. So here we go. It's on 430 South, so it's just a little south of town, about 4 miles south of 26. And as we zoom out, and I'll move the map around as we do, here's Veterans Memorial Parkway, 350 South. So not even a mile from Veterans Memorial Parkway, between 18th and Concord. If your life is centered around the south side, it's a great home. If you need to get to Purdue University, you can pop out here to 231 and catch that into Purdue University over here. If you work in the main commercial area of Lafayette on 26, you can head down Concord and catch 52 and head over this way. And it's also a great location if you are going to work in Indianapolis, because check this out. I'm going to keep zooming out. You can hop right over here to 52, take 52 south to where it intersects with 65, and then you got a clear shot into Indianapolis. So this is also a great home for a commuter. So let's check this one out. 2-car garage. It's definitely got the modern farmhouse paint scheme going on. As I said, this one is 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,700 square feet. It has been listed for only 3 days. So this one is brand new to the market. You can see it comes with an auxiliary building here. I'm not sure if this is a pole barn or an actual barn. It is a pole barn with finished out with electricity and has an office or a bathroom. So that's really what's driving some of this price that they have it listed at $899. So you kind of got 2 lots here, and in this aerial view we can see all of the developments just off of 350 here. It is, backing on to all of that development. There's the pole barn and the barn. Well, maybe that's got to be a separate barn. Excuse me, I'm going to back this thing up. Yeah, that's a separate building. So a barn and a pole barn. Looking out back towards the front door once you go inside. Living room with the sloped ceilings. Large eat-in kitchen with stainless steel appliances, like the stonework rather, on the fireplace there. The stove has the pot filler, so if you're a cook, that's a great feature to have. You don't have to move your pots around to the sink to grab water for them. Looks like this is a 6-burner stove. It is a KitchenAid. Oh, it's a nice stove. Look at that enormous island. Plenty of room for cooking and prep work while somebody is eating. And look at the gigantic fridge and freezer. Now, they didn't do the cabinet finish on them, but man, they look nice. This one is a Frigidaire. Wow. I didn't know Frigidaire made such large units. We have the step down into the living room area or the step up into the dining room area, depending on your perspective. They put lots of lights into those stairs. Lots of the modern neutral color tone in this one, lots of gray. Moving into what has got to be the primary bathroom with the side-by-side shower and tub. Soaking garden tub. Maybe I said that backwards. Did I say that backwards? Garden soaking tub? Soaking garden tub? Either way. Scrolling through, I think we have, this might be the same bathroom. Moving into a secondary bedroom and what is likely another bedroom. This one's down in the basement. We can see the escape window right here with the window well. And yeah, there's the cinder block wall downstairs. Downstairs bathroom. So I think we've seen all 3 baths right now. Kind of surprised on one of this size that there's not an extra half bath somewhere. They've got the fancy hexagonal LED lighting in the garage. Looks like they have a nice epoxy coating on the floor of the garage. Slatboard walls for tool storage. They have the pergola that has the metal roof on it as part of the back deck porch area. And another deck that doesn't have coverage. Little fire pit there. So here we are, looking aerial again. Looking at the garage doors of the pole barn. Maybe we're going to look at the pole barn. Okay, here we are. Pole barn. There's the office. Quite large. And that's actually in the office. And the bathroom of the pole barn. And finally looking down on the storage barn of this one. So this is 1800 East 430 South in Lafayette, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,700 square feet. It does have 2.2 acres, an 80 by 40 pole barn, a 32 by 24 detached garage for extra storage or a workshop. What do you think that this one is currently listed at? It is currently listed at $899,000. That comes in at $243 per square foot. It's been on the market for 3 days. Will they get that amount for this one? I'm not sure that they will. Now, the $899,000, of course, takes into account, and of course, must take into account the pole barn and the extra garage building. But I think that that comes close to doubling the price of the house. And so you're going to have to find the right buyer at the right time who's willing to pay that premium for that much extra space that isn't part of the house. It's only been on the market for 3 days, so this is another one that we'll keep an eye on. So if you're watching at Lafayette Live, with us live, hit the like and subscribe button. Tell YouTube how much you enjoy all of our content here on the channel, our great home tours of luxury homes here in the Lafayette area, all the fun things that we get into. But go hit that subscribe button right now. Go do it, please. Okay, moving on to our last home of the evening. Get set up here. On our tour of luxury homes here in the greater Lafayette area, we're going to look at 1411 North Salisbury Street in West Lafayette. And let's take a look here. This is the front of the house. Got that lovely curved railing going up to the front door. Got a 3-car garage. This one is 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,802 square feet, and it sits on a 1/4 acre. And we're going to look at the map to put into perspective where this one is. It's just on Salisbury between, it's on Salisbury between Salisbury and Grant. Right down here is West Lafayette High School. And if we move the map down, here's Stadium Avenue. Here is Purdue University right here. It is a long walk to Purdue University, but it is walkable to Purdue University. It is eminently bikeable to Purdue University. That is why this one fits the name of luxury in the greater Lafayette area. Some of the other homes that we look at when it comes to luxury are huge. They have lots of luxury features. This one, location, location, location. It is in West Lafayette. You basically can't be closer to West Lafayette High School, junior and senior high school. The elementary school is just up the road over here. And Purdue University is just down the road over here. And then on top of that, grocery shopping and everything else that you need is right up the road. It is the definition of central location. So let's go on a tour. 1411 North Salisbury in West Lafayette. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,802 square feet. So it is no slouch on size by any means. It is still a large house. And it sits on a 0.26 acres, just about a quarter acre. We've got the archways separating rooms. Again, the modern neutral color stylings. We've got the front room that we kind of set up as a music room. Kitchen with the eat-in area here. You can tell by the chandelier right here and the sliding door that goes out onto the deck. That back deck looks rather inviting, and we'll come back to that, I am sure. The gas range. We've got the gas fireplace. This one's going to require TV too high, either here or here. Don't put it there. Put it down here, please. Continuing on, looking through from what would be the living room. Yeah, that was this is where the fireplace is over on this wall over here. Back into the kitchen with the in-wall microwave and oven. I get tripped up by that sometimes. Oh, it's a double wall oven. No, it's actually the microwave. Some of those will serve as convection ovens as well. I don't know if that one is or not, but it's got the great range hood. All stainless steel appliances, of course. This one is 4 baths. How does that break down? Is this actually 3.5? Yep, 3.5 bath. So there's the half bath on what is the main floor. And I think we've gone upstairs now. We got the laundry room upstairs. Here are the connections for the washer and dryer. So just off of the main catwalk there. What I am guessing is the primary bath with the soaking tub and the large shower that is all the rage. What do you guys think of this one so far? We have, I bet that these are not hardwood floors, that this is some sort of a composite laminate floor. Let's see if the notes say. They do not say. Okay. So continuing on, looking at bedrooms, not always the most exciting part. Yep, it's a bedroom. Sometimes if you've got theming in a bedroom, it can really sell the thing. Well, that's interesting. There's a security camera in the bedroom. What's going on there? Very odd. This is going to be the secondary bathroom. We have the dual bay sinks. Moving what I assume is downstairs into the basement, I think. This is like a gaming area. I would assume that you'd put a pool table under these lights here. Yep, we have moved downstairs into the basement. Now they have this set up as a theater. You can see here they've got the shelves for speakers, which would also qualify under TV too high, but in this case, speaker too high, because you want them pointed down. You don't want them pointed straight out. You're going to miss the dispersion angle of the speaker. Things you didn't know you wanted to know. Probably a downstairs bedroom and the downstairs bath. Rather inviting back deck with a stonework fire pit back there. Invite your neighbors over for s'mores. Buy the house with me and I'll even bring the s'mores. So if you want to see this one, give me a text right now at 765-413-6190. This is an odd picture. Winter. All the rest of them were not winter. I'm curious how this one got into the mix. Here's the layout. Let's start down at floor 1. So you come in. Where's the kitchen? Okay. You come in the foyer, dining area to the right, move into the breakfast nook and kitchen, and the living room, and of course the attached garage over here. Then you go upstairs to floor 2, which is they have labeled as floor 1. You come up the stairs, and this room, that's a great job, guys. Room. So there's just a room here, but this is where the stairs enter in. Then you have to go through the rec room. So this is a public area, as is this. You have another room here, and then finally what they list as a bedroom over here with a walk-in closet. And then finally, the ground floor, the basement. Interesting. Oh, I apologize. This last floor that we looked at, this is the basement. So you come down into the basement, into the storage area, and you have the rec room. So this was the basement we were looking at down here. This one that we first looked at is the main floor, and then you go upstairs to the second floor, what is labeled as floor 3 right here, and you have the primary with its primary bath, gigantic walk-in closet, a rather large laundry room for the square footage, and then the other 3 bedrooms, all 3 with walk-in closets, and then 1 bath between them. So there you go. That is 1411 North Salisbury Street in West Lafayette. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,802 square feet. What do you think that this one is currently listed for? The answer is $868,500. It is currently at $228 per square foot. Will they get this? Maybe. It's location, location, location. It has plenty of room, but what has happened in these neighborhoods in West Lafayette, close to in Hills and Dales and the other neighborhoods in this area, is now we're seeing teardowns, where somebody comes in and was going to knock down a 1950s home, maybe 2 1950s homes, and build a larger home. And so it doesn't always quite fit the neighborhood. And even if it does aesthetically fit the neighborhood, you got some rather large houses next to some smaller houses, perhaps. But people want to be close to West Lafayette Junior Senior High School. They want to be close to West Lafayette Intermediate School. They want to be close to Purdue University. They want to be close to all the amenities that West Lafayette have to offer. And this ticks all of those boxes. Will they get their $868,500? It's been on the market for 10 days. I think there's probably a price cut or two, depending on the amount that they cut in their future, but I don't think it's guaranteed. If the right buyer comes along, they could probably get this price. They're probably a little on the high side, just in a very, very quick browse through this, but it is a solid looking home here in West Lafayette. So there you go. That is our tour of luxury homes for sale here in the greater Lafayette area in the middle of November 2024. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Tell YouTube how much you enjoy all of our content here on @Lafayette Live and at Geoff Gooch Realty. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. We're here every Monday at 7 o'clock with @Lafayette Live, talking about all the great things going on here in the greater Lafayette area. And if you're thinking about home here in the greater Lafayette area, whether you're relocating for work, for school, for business, maybe you're thinking about buying a second home to come be a Boilermaker fan, to cheer on the football team or the basketball team. Maybe you're here in the area and you need to upsize or downsize. I would love to be your local Lafayette real estate resource of choice. Please contact me and let me know how I can help you with home here in the greater Lafayette area. Send me a text or a call at 765-413-6190. All the information is right here, and you can scan the QR code and get everything automatically loaded into your phone.